There is some video I had never seen before, but it just started going around and a bunch of people have sent it over. It's you in the Midnight Express on MTV.
Yes.
And Stan's outfit is what made me think of it because he had giant shoulder pads and everything. The look of the time, I guess.
It was MTV in 1990. What do you expect him to wear, overalls? What the Stan was the gangster of love. He fit right in the picture.
What's the story with that appearance?
Well, and also, what was that China Cantner, right? Grace Slick's daughter was the host.
And Paul Kantner's daughter.
And, she was quite fond of Sweet Stan. That was one of the few times that the TBS office, this was obviously after Turner had bought Crockett out, it was 1990, that they actually got any of the talent on anything that any mainstream people watched, right? And I can't remember who was handling things at the time. Maybe it was Rob Garner. I can't even remember. No, it was probably after his time. But anyway, they called us one day and said, hey, I think it was potentially coming up on a show in the New York market, but they just got a guest spot on Awake on the Wild Side, which was the morning show on MTV. It was from like 7 to 9 o'clock or whatever in the morning, Awake on the Wild Side. And they said, we want you guys to be on it on MTV. Okay, MTV was still good then, music television. And they flew us up there and drove us over there, and we went out and fucking did Awake on the Wild Side. I haven't seen the clip. I saw it being sent around on Twitter, but I didn't actually have time to watch it. I haven't seen that thing probably since we did it. I have the VHS on my shelf here in the office, but I haven't watched it lately.
It is funny to think about guest VJ Bobby Eaton.
Well, Stan, actually, they had him introduce one of the hot Aerosmith videos at the time he did his DJ voice. And then, like I said, China Cantner, I think if me and Bobby hadn't been in the limo, she might have come with Stan after that. I don't know. I don't want to cast any aspersions on anybody. But yeah, we were Awake on the Wild Side. And then flew back home and did a spot show in fucking Hoo-Ha, South Carolina somewhere. So that was thrilling.
They didn't try to set up anything else in the New York market just while you were here, a radio station or anything?
I don't think on that trip. When we went to New York before the bunkhouse stampede at the Nassau Coliseum, I think that's the time that Bill Apter took us around New York and took us to NBC and Radio City Music Hall and took pictures of us around the area and went to the PWI offices or London Publishing offices or however it was termed. I think he set us up for more New York area appearances than the company ever did.